That's good enough. Yeah. Perfect. This is gonna be a damn good match, bro. I'm excited for this.
This is a rematch, isn't it?
From what exactly?
From
Orlando? I don't think so. I don't think so.
They need dice. Dice. We need dice.
I love Marquis. You know, he is hilarious. He just has that I don't give a crap attitude. I love that. It suits him. So what happened last? What happened last match? Recap me real quick. I was judging.
So it was U6 Cabba versus U7 Frieza.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh.
And it was, it was pretty good. It was just back and forth, Cabba trying to aggro down and Frieza trying to survive and get out Vic Strike.
Okay. I think ultimately Matt won, right? Matt had to have won. U7?
U7 won,
Okay,
yeah.
cool.
Yeah.
So we're looking at the U6 versus, if I'm not mistaken, Abnel is playing the TriColor deck.
Most likely playing TriColor.
Then Marquis, I actually saw a really kind of neat card that Marquis is playing in his U6 deck. He is playing, do you know that, let me think. You know the Champa that comes into the structure deck? The blue one that gives a blue Saiyan like double strike and 10k? He's playing that card. So
okay.
He's added his own little spice. And I think he's also playing Desperate Measures. Kyle, Neil, why didn't you guys play today? Well, I'm working. I'm running this event, and Neil is also working this event, and also has something to do later on, so he wasn't able to play all the way through.
Yeah, I would have had to leave halfway through the tournament, so got prior arrangements. Right, so Marquis plays the 2-drop Kale, searching top 10, getting the 2-drop Caulifla, take a life. Would have tapped an energy, but it's already tapped. Okay, so Marquis went first in this.
He's just turning everything.
He just raffle stomping.
Yeah. I feel like it's what you just have to do against this matchup. What's happening already?
No, I'm just gonna tell him to use dice.
Okay. Yeah, I think dice is better for the sole fact that like we as viewers understand, and so we're trying to crack down on just healthy play on stream because let's be honest here, the people that are watching right now, a lot of people like the witch hunt. Like that's just the obvious. We're just gonna state it. So we're trying to promote that, healthy gameplay. With stuff that we had saw at Orlando, we want to make sure that the game state is as perfect as it can be. And so I think by just enforcing those rules here will obviously help the players at Nats, hopefully. But at the same time, also create a better viewing experience for you guys as an audience. So he goes ahead and plays another Khalifa, taps 2. So he's going to take the life, and then he's going to tap probably the blue-yellow. So that pretty much opens his entire turn until...
You mean closes?
Well, it opens his turn for a more wide open turn. Because now he can awaken.
He can't play Vegeta, he can't play Gohan.
He can't do anything. So he's going to...
He doesn't have 5 and drop, so he can't even untap with D-Magic.
What's that card in his hand? So that is the Kale in his hand. Okay. The question is, does he have the Botto Champa?
Doesn't look like it. Otherwise, he probably would have swung with Lear first.
Yep. Abnel slightly trolling.
All right. So, Kale's, that was a 19K.
Yep, so he taps the other one. So now, he's at 4. So now
Vegeta should be at 20K.
Yeah, Vegeta. Yes. Because everything's tapped out. Isn't that what his effect is on that side? Yeah.
One of his effect.
He's got like 3, right?
Yeah.
So it's actually just nuts.
Vegeta's insane. The first time you tap a card down, you draw a card.
Yeah.
When you're at 20, when you tap them out, you're 20K, and there's one more effect I'm forgetting.
Mr. Sword, can you please state your name to me? What is your name? Need to know who I'm talking to here. Marquis is the queen of shit talk. I dig that. So he combos 2 here.
Should I get the arrival now? Arrival.
Oh, Danny Maxey. Hey, bud. Yes, all of the card guys will be at Nationals. That's great to say. So he rivals the Bojack, and the Bojack will mill him one, right?
Yes.
Okay.
I think that's what they're talking about right now. I guess maybe he might have a response. All right.
Go for it. So, I don't know if they've told you this before. So, since we're the stream judges, we're watching the stream, we will also be enforcing, like, them needing judge. They'll put the judge tag on the mat so we know. So, and I think they got it resolved, though. Neil to save the day. I love it. But Danny, before we go to Nats, we're actually going to Columbus to try to get our invites because of the very flawed regional system of Bandai has placed on top of us.
The question was,
what was it?
Since arrival, since he paid 1 yellow for arrival, that Piccolo is gas. Is he considered a 1-drop or a 4-drop? Because Marquis is attending to play desperate measures.
Okay.
I told him it's a 4-drop.
Yeah, when it hits, it's a 4.
I mean, it's just it just
good.
costs 4.
Yeah.
You're just able to cheat it out with arrival.
Sure.
That Piccolo is gas.
That Piccolo, I'm so happy Abnel is playing this card.
Man, I thought about this and I wanted to do it, and I'm glad they did it.
Pull it up.
I just wasn't able to have to pick up that Piccolo. So basically, what that Piccolo does is it's a 4-drop barrier.
Yeah.
A 4-drop barrier. He only needs 1 green to play him out.
Which is insane. It's perfect for this deck.
It really, really is. It has activate battle. You can KO a 5-drop or less on your opponent's side of the board. If you do, you draw a card.
Yeah.
It's insane. You're just drawing a card every single turn. Clearing the board. It's a little bit, I mean, he can't play it right now. What we got? So Champa's going in.
So he was able to stick the Khalifa and the Kale, which is good. That kind of puts Abnel on like a certain type of clock, like he needs to start
1, 2,
digging
3,
for
4.
some sort of
Alright,
answers.
cool,
So he has
cool.
4 for it. Okay.
It was looking a little suspect. Did you not draw?
Yeah, he's good.
It's mandatory.
If I'm not mistaken, that card is mandatory. Is that Awaken Instinct?
Yeah.
Yep, it is mandatory.
It's mandatory. He's got to do it. So he's going to tap that on defense, tap his energy down.
Oh, wow.
I think response? Well, it's on his turn, so yeah, and then he draws a card from Vegeta effect. So that kind of shuts off like half of Abnel's plays right now. He can still Vegeta the Cruel.
Like that's still on. That's still intact. If
But the fact that his blue is tapped is it's really rough.
Yeah.
I think in this case he probably should have charged a blue if he had it.
I think it's always the right play to hit the blue out of anything.
Well, no, to charge a second blue as opposed to.
Ooh, what does this card do?
It's just a super combo.
Oh, it's a super combo? Okay.
He's trying to troll different super combos.
I like it. So he just drew Chompabatos.
But at this point, does he need it?
Probably not. Planet Sedal is really good right now. So
he's going to play the 2-drop. He draws a card. And now he's going to look at top 10. Do you 6 things?
got 33 people in the stream right now. Thank you all for tuning in to what is now known as the 1K turn. We appreciate you spending your weekend with us, your busy Saturday. So he desperate measures the Vegeta back. I am a big fan of this desperate measures card.
That's
big
real
fan.
clutch.
Yes.
I mean, they're both tapped out. This could be it.
Yeah.
1, 2, 3, 4. He's need one more for D Magic. He can't play Bean because he's also tapped out.
Well, he's got a yellow up, and that's it.
Who has yellow up? Oh, sure. It's all the way over there.
Like, I don't think he wins this turn, but he puts Abnel in a really weird spot on his following turn, because then he has to just answer the board.
I'm counting 6 cards from Abnel.
I think it's 6, yeah. Wow. Okay. Totally didn't see the Baron Kefla come down. I like that card. That card fits perfectly for this deck.
Just applying a lot of pressure.
Yep.
It's weird because Abnel's about to be on his turn 4, and well, he's already awakened, so he doesn't even have that push.
Yep.
So you're just putting him on the back foot.
I think that's what you have to do, though.
You have to, yeah. Like at this point, the mill strategy can't really like.
You can't rely on it.
You can't rely on it. You have to try to kill him at this point. Will he try to go for it? It's a pretty stacked board on Marquis's part.
Like, almost at this point, I feel like he has to pass.
I think he does.
And he does. Because, like, I feel like all his cards are reactive.
For the most part,
Of course,
yeah.
that's what the deck just consists of anyway. So, like, he needs to stick, like, 2 counters on the field or a negate. Like, he's got, like, 4 things he needs to do because he's going to have a lot of swings coming this turn. So.
If he does it right, yeah.
Yep. To be honest, too, it would, like...
Swinging it with crit first.
What
It's a
Marquis
good
could
move.
do to turn off a certain card also is... He could attack and then obviously just pay 1 for that Khalifa he just charged and bounce in like resident energy. He can turn off.
What are
certain
you
plays.
what are you more afraid of at this point? Because at 4, I mean he can get frosted, he can get Vegeta, he can get Champa'd. Like it's kind of like bad all around. So you just gotta be really careful.
Yeah. Sensu Bean's really clutch for this turn. Now Kefla literally has to like. See,
D-Magic.
okay, so he had the D Magic and the Sensu.
And he still has his leader negate, I believe.
Yeah. I mean, to be fair though, right now Marquis is kind of in a weird position because just of everything. I mean, he also has Sensu Bean, so like. Slow motion. Okay. So he's just comboing 25. So it's making him get a card out of his hand. That's what he needs to be doing, which I agree with. What round is this? This is round
3
of 6.
So there is 6 rounds.
Yeah. That is Persecutive.
Really thinking about this combo here.
Yeah.
Comboing the Bojack. Man, it would have been really good if he was able to. Oh, he might. Another Bojack? Okay. Yeah, I was saying like if he had the cards in it, it would have been really good to be able to arrival the Bojack in and stop some attacks.
Yeah. You just said the other negate. Okay.
He's very low on
He just
cards.
does not want to go to 1 though. That's the thing. Yeah.
Just all the
He
D
had
magics.
all 3 D magics. Or 3 D magics. Reality Bender.
Janemba.
Okay. I think he has to try to swing into Kefler or Khalifa here. Yeah. So he swings into Khalifa.
His double strike is lethal, so
Like
it makes
he has
sense.
to.
But
He didn't. Wow. He didn't combo anything. I feel like he might have.
he can't afford to. He's 2 cards in hand. 3 cards in hand. He's got no blue up. I think that's all she wrote. We just go to game 2 at this point.
I feel like we're definitely just heading into game 2 after this one. Marquis had such a strong opening, so. And
That
Abnel
reality bender definitely. Hold on. Did he draw?
sorry. Nah, you good. So what was the issue?
Reality Bender was still on board at the end of turn.
Okay.
So, and he already drew for turn. So, I saw the card that was on stream. That
And so he milled as well?
yeah.
Okay.
I had to jump in it as fast as I could. How many more you got?
What?
How many more you got?
Only one, because now I'm asking.
All right, he's gonna ask you for another one then.
He's on you now.
Like, there's no reason Marquis just doesn't win on this attack. That card. He gives the Kefla double strike plus 10k. Would you think that would ever have happened?
Is that worth 3 energy though?
If you think about him going for game right here.
I mean, I guess
yeah.
since you can't play further in destruction in the deck, I guess. But yeah.
So game 1 goes to Marquis. I think it was pretty decisive.
I mean, he went first.
He also
so-
went first and just attacked. You know, just,
It was like
it's what the deck
going
does.
first with U6 Cabba is just like it's really hard to come back from that.
This man's crazy.
He said, "Fuck the bullshit. I'm gonna show you what I'm citing. I don't care."
Do we have the deck list in front of us? Or is it? Or
We
that's
don't
from
know.
last
These are from the last round.
I'm too lazy to go through the other list right now.
So that Frost is the cycle. The discard a card, put up to 2 cards back to the deck. That's like 15 or more or something like that. Let me look these up. So there's one of each color. When you combo with this card, if your leader is yellow, choose one card in your hand, place in the drop area. If you do, choose up to 3 battle cards, energy cost 3 or more, 35k or less in your drop area, place them at the bottom of the deck in any order. It has another effect, but we're not doing that because it's for Janemba. You can choose a battle card in your opponent's drop and return it to the owner's deck, then your opponent shuffles. So that could be good against Shenron decks. But really, you play them for Janemba, and even though it's a neg, you don't have to rely on your opponent to counterplay in order to play for the Vegeta.
Okay, yeah.
So it's guaranteed, as soon as you draw it, you will put cards back. Oh, it's 6.
Yep. Frost is definitely a U6 card. Or he is from Universe 6.
He is a Frieza Clan alien U6.
It's crazy to think about. It's a freaking U6. Look, I guarantee you Marquis is even telling him what he's going to do with it. Knowing Marquis.
I mean...
Yeah, I'm even taking these cards out because you know what? My name's Marquis. But yeah, it's a, if you guys want some sort of 1-minute primer for Nationals or the Columbus LCQ, this tournament is literally filled with Janemba, Pan, Shenron, and a few U6. And then a couple of rogue things. Like U7 Victory Strike is the deck a couple people are playing. We have Mr. U7 Victory Strike here in the building in Matt Summit, which you guys got to see last round. I think that's pretty cool that we actually got him on stream for the first time playing the deck, because nobody's seen the guy play the deck, like on stream.
What deck?
The U7 Victory Strike deck. He's only been on stream, I think, maybe once with the deck.
But he's so good. Like, it's insane.
It's absurd just watching him play. He did that. He did that the first game. And of course, Marquis draws it off the top of his deck.
Okay, so Abnel is going first, which is really, really good for him.
Yeah.
Cabba going turn 1 is insane. You just apply so much pressure. Like, it's a completely different game going first and second. Completely different game.
Oh my god. I feel like if you go second in like the U6 deck, you're almost playing 2 turns behind when you're going up against Janemba, because they get so far ahead so quick. So nice catch, Cabba. Also, Alex, I know you're in the stream. I found your water bottle and it's safe. I'm holding it and caressing it in my arms right now. You know what's crazy to think, though, of how many really, 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 really good players we have at this tournament. We only have 35, but the caliber of those 35 players,
top-tier players.
It's insane. Like, all of Gamers is here, minus Ben. We miss you, Ben. Marquis is here. GNG's here. Brandon Scott drove from Augusta to come play in this. And so it starts.
We also got that Tombo.
Tombo. He told me he was going to legally change his name to Tombo because he technically can.
Bam, with Champa.
So we got Trickster.
Nothing.
Wow. How do you whiff like that, Marquis? Just go ahead and go to game 3.
What is life right now?
Quite literally. Like, after whiffing and after getting that card trickstered, Marquis is so behind. So,
He's just going to be able to attack into him.
yeah.
Mill 2.
Did he mill?
Did he mill 2?
Hold
on.
Oh. Don't think he milled.
What is the
Okay.
chat say?
Yep, he milled.
Alright, cool.
He milled. I looked. No, when he showed me his grave, I saw it. It was. I know that he milled. And another 2-drop kill comes down, and this one gets go hunt, and then desperate measure.
There's Cobra Kai's in here.
Huh?
You got Cobra Kai's in here.
Really?
Yes.
Cobra Kai's are here. Let's get him on stream. So, cool interaction that a lot of people are going to be seeing come the last few weeks of the format while we head into nationals. Desperate Measures is that card, people. It literally stops, Champa, Gohan, Vegeta, and those are meta-defining cards in themselves. So, the same, those people, those exact people.
Yes. Look right out there.
Those guys.
Right now.
I can't walk, Neil. God damn it.
I'm so sorry.
Where are
They're sitting down right there.
they? Is it the guy?
These two guys are.
This table right here?
Yeah.
Are you sure that's them?
I'm 100% positive. They film in Georgia.
Oh wow. Wow. Field trips with Neil and Kyle. Let me go ask. Hey, I don't believe my friends, so please tell me. Who are you? So, kind of right now, this is exactly the game plan he wants to, since he's going second, right? He needs to solidify sticking a Kefla while Abnel's tapped out. He can't play Dimension Magic, and all he can do right now on this particular attack, since he is at 29, is Awaken. But it looks like Abnel only has like 6 cards in hand, so I don't even think he's going to defend.
Oh,
Well,
he's
no,
defending.
he's
Super combos.
He's doing 2, okay. Abnel's on that bullshit, I like it.
Go down to 3. Draw for turn. He's at 4.
Huh.
He's at his Awaken turn, so he's going to have a big push
He's
right
gonna
now.
have, he's going to have a pretty big play. I think I foresee AOD coming down in the future, or he's just hardcasting Gohan. Huh. I like that. I like that.
Does that work that way?
I believe so.
I'm looking this up right now. He's about to call Judge. I can feel it. When you play this card,
Nope, it works.
it just casts 2, yeah.
Yeah, wow, okay. Abnel with the plays. He just milled Frost and the U6.
U6 Caulifla.
Khalifa, the 2-drop. Go back to Twitch chat.
He doesn't get the untap. No, he does not get the
No,
untap.
he
He untapped 2 with Leader. Wow.
Wow, so he got to put the Gohan for
The
free.
next
and Awaken.
level strats.
That's very, very good. I'm behind that 1,000,000%. I mean, at this point, yeah.
It would have been dope to see it on stream, but still.
So Brian, this was actually kind of a neat turn for Abnel. He just hardcasted the Gohan to bounce the Kefla and then Awaken to keep all his hit. He just didn't have to untap. It's pretty neat.
All right, I respect that.
I do too. Kefla was going to put in work if he didn't do something about it. So.
Correct.
Yeah.
I'm so salty, y'all. I really am. I wasn't supposed to have Mafuba in my sideboard. I was supposed to have the daggum Massayan, and I'd be on stream right now if that had been the case.
It actually worked out perfectly because Abnel and Marquis both the previous round were talking so much shit to each other, and so when they got paired up, it was just like we have to.
Yeah, that makes sense. I'm telling y'all though, y'all want to see Spice get this on their next round. I don't know what I'm playing. I'm 2-1 now. Game one was over in
if you're 2-1,
3 minutes.
I'll consider it. Yeah. I'll heavily consider it. I'll have to look at the rest because the thing is, I don't want to put a bunch of like Pans and Janembas on stream.
So when I saw the stream, I was like, you just put Janemba and U6 on stream. Like people don't know what this looks like.
I did not pick the stream match.
It's more than the matchup; it's about the players at this point. So he arrived to Kefla. This is game 2.
Marquis is up 1.
He didn't arrive to Kefla.
He comboed the Kefla to arrival the
He finally sticks a Champa bottles in the field. I wonder if he's just going to try to do the Champa play again. Because that was cute.
My leader's my win con. F that. What is up, Hill Twins? Just see you in the chat, man. Don't know if you're still watching, but I'll give you a shout out.
He's got 18 left in deck, I think, if I counted correctly.
I also counted 18, which means he's going to go down to 16.
Yep.
And then
Isn't
15
it draw
will
up to 2?
It is, I believe, up to 2.
So he can only take the 1 if he wants to.
He could only take the 1, but you still have to, you have to discard 1 regardless.
Yeah.
So it's.
I think it'd be silly to not.
I don't know
This
if I
man
get
is
super
risk.
comboed up.
This
Yeah.
man.
Unless you're just going to discard it. But
Yeah,
like,
the super combo isn't really value there, especially not that one because it's yeah.
Spoof, currently at work watching. Beam me up, Scotty.
I see what you did there with that name. That's clever. Beam me up.
Scotty. I'm bad with names when I'm tired.
It's a Star Trek reference for one.
Oh, I know that, but like.
It's a Senzu bean mixed with a Star Trek reference. That's the important part.
Okay.
Sure, it's.
It's beam me
Oh,
up.
it's bean.
It's
Sorry.
bean.
I read it as bean. See, all right, it wasn't as clever as I thought. I apologize.
Comboing Kale? Oh no.
Yeah, it's a back roster. With the sister. Yeah.
I see.
Oh, Scott Avery. That's exactly who that is. Okay. Now I remember. Hello, Mr. Avery.
We're about to be.
If you ain't here, you can't cut us.
I feel like Marquis is just ahead now.
It really depends on what's in Abnel's hand right now. Because
Yeah,
he has
I'm
a lot.
assuming
He has
he
a
has
lot of
these
ways to
later
stop
in the
it. No, he has not. He has lots of ways of stopping this right now.
It's 35, but I think one dropped.
See, I would play the Gohan.
Yeah, 35 players. It's funny because the Tennessee crew, they just didn't back up like an hour ago. They decided not to come last night, and they just didn't inform me. There was like 12 of them. And then the It's a couple people from South Carolina that show up. I was gonna
Yep.
say.
I'm the only person repping from South Carolina. You can do that to draw one and tap her down.
Yep.
Is that 3 life or 4 life for Marquis?
Marquis is at 3. They're both at 3.
All right.
Yeah.
See, I don't know if he had it, but if he had the Gohan, he would have been able to bounce
Bounce it back, yeah.
bounce it back. You would lose the 1 drop, and then he wouldn't be able to go into Kefla, which I'm pretty sure he's about to go into.
Yep. Better than Planet.
Yeah, he'll
Planet
tap that energy down first. Wait, he doesn't have Sadala out, does he?
does not.
Wish I could have played him like that, whiffing on the Sadala. Game 1 against me, he freaking resolved 3 Sadalas.
That's a pretty thin deck.
It is. He needs to win like yesterday.
It depends on where Abnel's sitting regarding where he's sitting regarding having a. I don't think he can get there unless he
So
can
just
somehow
then,
resolve 2.
U7,
four
Frieza's still
cards.
undefeated.
Matt's a god. I'm sorry. He's just
What game is this?
This is game 2.
Marquis might get.
Yeah, I think based on our count from before though, like unless somehow Abnel is able to resolve 2 battle card Janembas with leader swing, he can't end it here.
I mean, he has the ability to. You need to combo away those cards, but
I mean, leader swing should be at Champa Vados and then combo up a little bit to get rid of that bastard.
Marquis has my magic.
Fucking love this card.
Oh, I don't even know what it
Piccolo.
Activate.
If you have any, I want them.
does. I don't. That's why I don't know what it does.
Okay, so it's a 4-drop, 1 required green, barrier.
He's
Mhm.
pissed.
Universe
Activate-
7.
I don't think so.
It is.
It's
There's no way.
I think it is. Yeah.
No, it's not.
It might not be.
It's not. It's not Universe 7, but it is. It
What's
is
his
the
name?
McKinney.
So you put
What's his
it
name?
Activate battle. KO a 5-drop on your opponent's side of the board. If you do, draw a card.
Activate battle.
Activate battle.
Is it a simulated ability?
That's it.
I got it right now. Alright, skill. Barrier, activate battle once per turn with bond 2. Choose one of your opponent's battle cards with an energy cost of 5 or less, KO it. If you KO, draw a card. That's redonkulous.
Especially in this deck.
And special trait is only Namekian, it's not
Yeah.
U7. If it had been U7,
They learned their lesson.
It's-
Sublo would have had it,
But-
had
but
that,
the
and we would
main,
have seen that.
the main thing is you can summon this Piccolo with the 3-drop Power Booster Piccolo.
That's all I was thinking.
And it's activate battle, so it's yeah. So that even though you negate it there, you just resolve it next turn.
It's got barrier.
But yeah, if you played it off of the Power Booster Piccolo, it wouldn't have barrier.
So I'm not like
It wouldn't have barrier for the turn, but
Yeah.
it doesn't matter at that point.
the unit proof.
So we passed it back to him, just milling him 2. Did he didn't go after the Champavados?
He did not.
That's where I would have gone, man.
Well, Champavada is in 19K, so he would have to invest cards into it.
You kind of need those.
But he tapped out, so that's what I'm saying is tapping out. He kind of needs to do that. You know what I'm saying? I mean, we know on first swing
I
he's
mean,
gonna
he's gonna D-magic.
D-magic here.
Yeah.
So they had 9 cards.
9 cards left. Leader swing is going to go down to 8. It's.
What did he play?
Abnel needs like
I think you
2
put the
more
one drop
turns
Khalifa.
Okay.
to survive before he wins.
Oh, you must have lost a Matt. You must have got victory strike by Matt
I'm
himself.
so mad.
You deserve that for playing Janemba.
Oh, it was you?
Janemba deserves to be
I mean,
victory struck by
let's think
every
about it. The entire field is Pan and Janemba.
And Parunga.
And a Parunga. Sure.
There's like 3 Parunga out there.
How is Victory Strike not gonna win?
By playing
I already
me,
faced Parunga. I 2-0'd it. That one ran Goku Oob. I just faced Victory Strike Parunga. I lost in 20 minutes. What am I supposed to do, dog? You went King Vegeta? It's like, alright, you got 2 drop fits in case for the rest of the game.
Alright, he tapped 3 there. Oh, he's giving her double strike and a 10K.
That Champa is actually nasty.
It is, dude. But he doesn't have any energy right this
He's
second.
tapped out.
He has the Piccolo ability.
Oh, is it activate battle?
It's Activate Battle.
Oh my gosh.
I
That's,
played Marcus in a money match on
Watch. Boom, boom, boom. Wait, he took it?
No, he dimensioned on
He
that.
dimensioned
Okay, sure.
Yeah, he went attack.
You got it.
yeah, Piccolo's about to bounce it there, can't
The
bear.
mistakes
Right here.
were
Whoop.
made.
I don't think you should have.
Let's see if he gonna combo up on it. Yep, he is. Ouch.
Oh, did he forget?
He
I
did.
think he just wants to open it.
Nah, he forgot.
Would not
dude.
have put it on there.
He wouldn't have triple beamed that.
He
No,
doesn't
he's
know.
not.
He
No.
doesn't
He
know.
did this in our money match.
A rock. Oh!
It has barrier, man. Oh no, it negates the skill. Well,
He can't because he's got
No,
barrier.
he's tapping it.
Yeah, it just taps it, doesn't it?
He's
It's
got
barrier.
barrier.
Oh.
do that again. Do that next game.
He's like, keep going.
That's funny.
Oh.
We just played before the tournament started, and he dumped all in on 1-drop Trunks, and I was like, activate battle, kill? And he's like,
Oh.
he said, anything else?
It was them. I just saw them walk by.
What is
I
it?
saw
Kills
it.
a 4-drop or less? Kills a
5
5.
less.
Okay.
Kill it. Draw a card. GG.
Wow.
How do you come back from that?
You don't, I don't think.
He's got. He's only 2, and he's still got leader ability. He's got 2 energy up. He's gonna try to put some work in here, I guess.
I mean, at this point, what? You just
He's got
Magic again and
energy.
tap
He could,
one?
what he could do
Oh,
is
he
get another
let it go
Kefla
through?
out. Is it once per turn activate battle?
yeah, once per turn.
Yeah, once per turn.
Oh, you know what he should have.
It has dual attack. He would have attacked again. Like he had to.
Yeah, I'm just trying to figure out. He needed to get something out to tap down one of those other battle cards. Oh no, you got to get rid of both of them because of Bond 2 doesn't specify the other 2.
Yeah. The thing you also gotta play around is you can arrival in mid-combat, and then you get the bomb to KO. So you have to play around those.
But he was tapping it before the play. That's what I was like. He had to figure out how to get some plays out and tap down his stuff and kill his other things.
I think the deck runs, 15 cards that come into play during your opponent's turn, so bomb's not that hard. It's just
Is he playing 2 or 3?
2 big one.
Yeah.
That's what I thought.
Replaced it with, because we ran the 1-drop calming green card, so it replaced it with Piccolo, and then I replaced a Bardock opener with it.
I almost want them
So
to
like one over?
unban Cell so that
Just the Bardock draw 2 pitch one.
I want them to ban Cell just so Butters will stop playing Janemba.
Well, I'll fix this game if they unban Cell.
If they unban Cell, Nam makes bank.
Oh my god, yeah, he does.
They had to ban Cell though.
Yeah,
They
it was-
wanted to change the way the game operated. That's why they had to ban Cell.
I figured they limit the 5-drop, to be honest. Because the 5-drop is the one that limits game design. It says grab any cell. In the game, ever. Grab any cell. You can just go with the 5-drop. I guess getting after 3 just kind of. It's a good thing I got the playset for like $10.
Fuck yeah.
I pulled 2 out of my draft boxes.
Yeah, so that-
I have a playset now. How much are they now?
25.
Oh yeah. And hey, that card in T-Light Gohan, I can get up under you on that.
Just watch out. I ain't gonna kill it though.
This guy's Bean. He's just attacking the Champa, I guess.
That card gives me a shot against him. I didn't have one before.
He's trying to.
He's gonna unmill. Okay.
He's also
He's got to
comboing-
pitch one first.
He's comboing Kefla in too, so
He's got to pitch one first.
Yeah, before it
Yeah, he's got to pitch one of his cards, and then he can put up to three back in.
Yeah.
All right. And what's nice is because the pitch is first, you can actually put it back in. Is that meteoric? Is that what that is, or is that a Champovados?
where
It's
Oh no. Okay.
he pitched Champa Vados,
Okay.
he has a desperate in his hand left.
Well, it's because you're an idiot, let's be honest.
Oh, because he's gonna try to bait it here. That's nice. That's dope. Okay.
But I think he might still have leader effect.
He does. He still has leader negate for sure. But he didn't negate this attack.
Close
so.
the door.
So he's gonna take those and shuffle up.
No, it's bottom deck.
Oh, that is right. It's bottom deck. I play the card. I don't know why I'm confused.
And then he's gonna tap one once Caulifla comes into play.
It's gonna really stink if he has the.
That's desperate measures. That's all. That's his only card name. Yeah.
It's the last
Go
card.
on's the proper play here, just to tap yourself out and then
yeah.
tap. But I think they're calling judge.
Not yet.
Or like,
No. I think someone's out there and he pointed at it.
like he has a bean in hand, I believe.
So he's not tapped out. So 15, 25, 30.
He drew bean off pick.
He already played one bean.
A while ago.
Yeah, it's like 3 cards down there.
There it is. That's good because he's about to get tapped down. Uh-oh.
Should have tapped down the green. Unless he's using it, but yeah. He's probably not thinking of desperate measures. Oh, he's tapping down his green.
No, he's gonna do first, but he's gonna desperate measure so it doesn't come into play. So it doesn't matter that he tapped down. That's double strike. Well, he still has the leader ability.
He does. You do it here. He has nothing in hand to block us.
Exactly.
He could have come with that.
Wait, what?
He has Piccolo on field regardless.
Yeah, so that's
Well, Piccolo already.
It's not
already
one
He's
used
like
it.
comboing it off field.
okay. So
I don't
that's
understand
20,
did he not
35.
wanna-
35
There
at
has to be
least.
something runs.
And he's already 25 over there?
Yeah, he just needs A5K. No.
Yeah, that's it.
Okay, yeah.
That's it. They're going to game 3. All right.
I'm gonna go ask him.
What?
if leader negate was live or not, because I feel like it was.
It was. I just think he had outs, so he didn't worry about it.
I hate Victor.
Going to game 3, y'all.
Should have took a picture of that match though. That would have been funny.
Yeah, I'm telling y'all what, man. Like, they could give us. I think they tried to balance Janemba with these pitch 1, return 3 to your deck. I just don't think it's as efficient as it needs to be. I think Janemba, particularly now, where you can just stall until leader wins. We need something that, like, honestly, we need something that responds to.
Marcus? Off the
No,
top.
no,
Like when they mill us, we have a way of responding to stop the mill, or even a card that just auto puts things back in response to it or something.
That game. Oh, what? That game? I thought, because Marcus dropped game 1.
Marquis won game 1,
Yeah, so Abnel just won that game.
and this is game, so we're going to game 3.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm
I was confused.
Yeah. Okay.
You said he was tilting. I saw him like put his head in his hand.
Yeah, he definitely Donald he screwed the pooch when he went ham on that Kefla swing. That really, like, you're right, he had it. If he'd have just put pressure with what it was, a couple of beans to make sure he had energy for follow-up plays, but nothing else would have been. I think he would have been in much more control there.
If Piccolo sticks, Janemba wins. It's just how it is. If it sticks, they just win. I genuinely don't see how they lose, especially in low to the ground. Besides like Shenron decks, but like low to the ground decks, if you can get on your awaken turn, you just win the game. It's like I skip charge on 4. Once I'm at 4 energy, if it's like I have blue, yellow, blue or yellow and green, I draw 3 cards per turn now. I draw for turn, skip charge, swing lead draw, and then Piccolo trigger draw. Like a game, the second game of the day he was facing Pan. Abnel had 18 cards in hand. Didn't have change that on his deck, so he just wins.
This is the dumbest. I hate this leader.
Hey man, ban Shenron, Purunga, World Peace. You can ban Janemba. I'll take this deal.
I don't think we need to ban them. I think World Peace or Objection goes. I actually like, personally, and I know I'm in the minority on this, I like World Peace and what it does, but so I kind of like World Peace being around for Shenron as long as Objection's gone.
Why didn't go hunt trigger when Marquis activated Desperate Measures? Desperate Measures doesn't allow him to play the card.
Yeah, Desperate Measures bounces it back to hand before it hits field.
Yes.
It bounces a 2 or less, and because because technically the Gohan has not left hand since it hasn't been put into play. It's still in hand and a 2 cost.
There's no limbo zone in this game.
So because of that, it does resolve against it, and Desperate Measures puts it back in. So no skill on it. No, it's a 2-drop because he had the dual color charged. It's a 2-drop in hand, and since it's still in hand until it gets played, Desperate Measures still hits it as a 2-drop.
So Gohan, Champa,
Bojack
Vegeta.
Negate.
Yeah, Bojack Negate.
Topo as well, the new one.
Yeah, the new
Yeah,
Topo
Topo's
gets hit off
also
of it too.
2-drop, so all those get hit by Desperate.
Yep.
It's a good card, man. It's a great counter card.
I mean, if you're like honestly, there's 2 lessons, and hopefully if I do get on stream, you'll be able to learn the second one. Lesson 1, if you're running blue, Desperate Measures in your deck. Lesson 2, if you're running blue, the new 5-drop Janemba should be in your deck. It's a freaking it's a 5-drop, 20k critical Janemba card that says if you have 3 energy and an empty board, you can play it for 1 blue. Both of those are just nasty in blue decks. If you're running blue, include them. Dang it, 7 minutes left. Who delivers here? I need some food.
I mean, it's Postmates.
We have guacamole next door.
All right.
See,
so
I can't eat no
this is gonna be
guacamole because I've
rough
never had it.
because
So I
Abnel
don't-
just
I don't wanna
charged
mess
a
around on the toilet.
Abnel just charged a multicolored card, going second.
I mean, he has to because if he doesn't get a this is the most optimal time to charge a dual color because he has to do it for
the
his
problem is
counters.
you're up against Cabba.
He is, but like I mean, he can. I think he can prevent it.
No, he's he's already starting to go in. He's going in.
Granted, but I just don't think like Janemba doesn't have a shot without a dual color charge.
Like Kefla is coming out with 34K.
Oh, I know. This is exactly what Marquis did to me game 3, yo. This is exactly it. Oh, that should be a 1. Bring it back, yo. Oh yeah, that's the Batamo super combo that lets you draw on 5 is nasty.
But yeah.
This is what he did to me, man. He took me from 7 life to a freaking 3 on this turn, just doing the same crap. Yeah, it's nasty. You don't have a drop, so you can't Sparking Negate. All you can do, I'm not joking, boom, untap 2, and he's still got continuation plays. It is
Another
ridiculous.
Sadala. Yeah, another Sadala.
Another Sadala. He doesn't tap anything here, but he can put something into play, get the draw. And his leader is still plus 5k, doesn't matter here. Goes for the super combo. What he wants to do here, honestly, is if he hits another Caulifla, he's gonna put it into play to go into another Kefla.
He can't.
Oh, that's right, he can't. It's a once per turn, and only one in
it's
field.
one
It's
on
only
one
one in field. Yeah. Okay.
But still, like,
I tell you though, what's nasty is that new Caulifla in here, the new one they revealed from the Magnificent collection.
the one that just summons 4-drop.
Well, no, you put it in. It's a 2-drop. You put it into play. It lets you put a 1-drop. It lets you put a 4-drop Kale. But then because of that, you can freaking go into Meteoric right
What the
there.
hell's going on right now?
He's counting.
Half his deck was face up, half his deck was face down.
Yeah. So yeah, that new Caulifla from the Magnificent collection is would let him, if he wanted to here. Well, not here because of his situation, but he could go into a freaking Magnificent or a Meteoric energy Kefla stupid early in game. So now he's just trying to make him pitch stuff here. That's 2 life he's at, right? Or is it
think
still
so.
3? No, it's still 3. It's still 3. He went to 3 off of the leader, off of Kefla swing. So I think he's doing that, and hopefully he
Either way,
doesn't.
this is just straight up nuts.
I see several beans and desperate measures in hand. He's got Nevados in hand as well. Oh, right. I don't think it's a bad card. I just, but you're right, with the energy restriction, at least balances it.
And this is still turn 2.
Zappy and Frisco are officially on the squad. I didn't know that. Got them sexy jerseys up.
Jeez. Charges a green. What do you do here? See, I get getting it off the board, but
Yeah, he's got to do that. That's the thing. And he got him for all the good ones, though, so that's good.
what are you complaining about, man? You're already winning.
35.
35?
Yeah, 35. We had a drop.
Okay, so now Marquis has to start from scratch. Planet Vegeta. Oh. And I think that's it.
Which one? The planet, the bouncing Sadala and tapping in energy and getting a draw off of it?
Mm-hmm.
They have 30 seconds left on time. I thought it was going to fall. Now you're following me.
Thanks.
Time's about to go off for games.
I think Marquis can finish it here.
I looked over, saw an empty board. I was like, oh, okay. I just realized he was awake and he had to go on back on his turn, probably.
He had to go on his turn to bounce the Kefla.
Turn 1, going first.
There's
with
time.
Cabba is just disgusting.
It sucks.
Especially when all you can do is charge a multicolor card, like you're just dead in the water.
Just rather get out of the way there.
So this is Marquis is on turn 0 here. He asked them for a response. I think he did that just to rub salt in the wounds of him tapping down the energy. Oh, is he going to take the life to tap the other energy
course he
too?
is, come
Oh,
Why wouldn't
sauce.
he?
And if he and
Tap him out.
because of that,
Draw a card from Vegeta.
he already drew one. Oh yeah, Judge. There you go. So Neil's going to check out what they need there. He does not get a second draw because he drew off the first one. Did he forget? I wonder if Marquis forgot the draw off of the planet again, because he did that to me, where he forgot the draw. It's mandatory, so he's got to do it. That's why Marquis knew the rule before he even called for it, because it happened in game 1 against me. Yeah, he always forgets to when he triggers it off of the field card. He seems to forget that draw there. And it's mandatory, so there's no like irreversible game state or anything. Now, if there's a shuffle afterwards, that would be different.
Yeah, he was already supposed to draw one from
Yeah.
Planet Vegeta into Planet Sagala. But, sorry about the racket, guys. Right, D-Magic. Swinging again. Yeah, they're in turns. So the negate's gonna go off still. But he can respond to do something whether or not he's gonna mill one. May or may not be another judge call right now. Alright, so he resolves. So there's no real way that Abnel is milling Marquis out. So really all he can do is try to push damage. Marquis has a good number of cards in hand left though. Yeah, I think he did mill one. I think he was deciding whether or not he was going to respond to it. Because he could have desperate it and then not milled one. So taps that down. And this is the last chance. I think this is turn 2. Super combo, just trying to push it damage at this point. He knows he has to end it because we are in time. Oh, he's doing it again. He's playing the sauce. He's comboing it in. So now Vegeta's going to be 20k. Champa. And now we have 3 double strikes coming in. Yeah, and that's all she wrote. I guess the Champa's the play. I guess the Champa's the play. He didn't. I played against him in Orlando. I think he might have replaced it with the Vegeta Cabba.
The Champa
Is the game over?
Game is over.